From Studio A in sunny Florida, welcome to Beauty and the Beach Radio, where it's all about who's beautifying Vero Beach. Today's show is brought to you by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. And here's your host and glamour girl, makeup artist, Cindy Getz.
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. I am so excited about today's show. We are filling up in the studio with all kinds of fun, all kinds of activity. I cannot wait for you to meet everybody. So I have a question for you guys. Are you ready? Okay. What do, robots and hearts have in common? Okay. What do robots and hearts have in common? All right. You thinking? All right. You got the answer? All right. They are all lucky enough, okay, to be drawn up in full detail by coloring book artist Christopher Sweeney. Yay! Who is also my guest today. Hey, Christopher.
Hi, Cindy. Thanks for having me again.
Welcome back.
Well, I'm glad that you invited me back. It's always fun coming in.
And you're so good. So we had you on before because people know you initially as a muralist here in town, a wonderful, wonderful muralist.
Yeah, so normally I'm doing like street art and doing my murals all around town and now all over Florida.
And then you happened to mention to me not too long ago, you're like, hey, I'm doing coloring books. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is so fun. So here we are. We are talking about your coloring books. You've actually got a third one out. So before we go any further, Christopher, I want to make sure people know who you are. You studied at Jacksonville University, Jacksonville, Florida. You are a coloring book artist, illustrator. You're a muralist, and you're an art teacher at the local Beachland Elementary School.
Yes, all of that's true.
All of that is true. So we, by the way, we have some artists that are on the show with us that are actually drawing in your book. And at the very end, we're going to see what they've been drawing. But I want you to give a wave. We have Charlie Puttock. Just give us a nice wave and a hi. Yes. Okay. And then we have Madison Siegel. Madison, give us, oh, beautiful. So they're going to be drawing in Christopher's, one of his coloring books, and we're going to see what they've been doing at the end of the show.
I mean, I can already see they're doing awesome.
Right? I love it. So thank you, Christopher, for supplying books for our young guest here on the show. So let's talk about this. Wow, so much, Christopher. So you have your signature really is your exo robot. Talk to me about this character and how it's evolved from buildings to now in coloring books.
Well, it kind of went full circle. So like you said earlier, I am a teacher. When I was teaching at another school, actually in Fort Pierce at one time, I was doing a lesson on character design and showing how you can use shapes to turn them into anything. And I started with a square head and this round body, a heart. And it turned into this robot, and my students loved it. So instead of me printing out coloring sheets for them, I started drawing coloring sheets for them. And that's what kind of drove to me to start drawing him more and more and more. And then it led to the murals. And then I always had this goal that I was like, I would love to have these murals and then make a coloring book where kids could go to their favorite wall and then be able to color a coloring page after that wall. And now I just sat down these past few months and started drawing a couple of drawings every single day until I had enough to make one coloring book. And then once I enjoyed it, I made another. And then now this newest one coming out, to a Christmas themed one.
Oh, how appropriate too. I mean, Christmas time. And I read somewhere where you wanted, it's the countdown to Christmas. So, the 25 days before Christmas. Tell me about what your inspiration was there.
That was the one idea I had was every year I used to do it just on Instagram where I would do the 25 Exo Robots of Christmas. So I'd have 25 different drawings, which I did for this whole entire book. But each page I did an actual countdown. So it started with 25, 24, 23, until the last one that says Merry Christmas. And if you finish coloring the coloring book on time, then it's right on time for Christmas.
Oh, my goodness. So instead of the kids going, Mommy, Daddy, when is Christmas? They can do each page of that Christmas coloring book and know how many pages closer they are to Christmas Day.
Exactly. Or they could just color it out of order and just have fun with it.
Sure. The bottom line is, and you are a teacher, so I think the bottom line is for them to enjoy and
Absolutely.
to have fun with this.
I mean, that's why I do it. So.
Which, by the way, I did read where you had redone your art room and you have an Artist of the Month.
I do.
How cute is that?
So each month, obviously, I do, it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, I do Artist of the Month. And it originally started out with I was just giving them stuff, and now I give them the coloring books or posters, and now it became a whole entire thing where they all just kind of, they're all working even harder to get to that point. So it's awesome.
I love that. I love that so much. So let's take us back to the Christopher Sweeney as a kid. So when did you learn that you could draw, and when did you know you were going to be a professional artist? Tell us about that process.
It's funny. Recently, when I was at my parents' house, I was going through, like, they had all those kind of like baby books and stuff like that. And they actually had a paper that I wrote when I was in 2nd grade. And it said, when I grow up, I want to be a teacher and an artist. So
no way.
I've wanted that since I was in 2nd grade, and I kind of stuck with it. My mom was a teacher and she loved to paint. I have multiple family members that loved art. And then I've always loved inspiring children to do art. So I kind of, I guess, knew from a young age what I wanted to do and just stuck with it.
How neat to see that written as a young kid and
I
here
need
to
frame it or something.
You do. I really would encourage you, because I'm a true believer in dreams, and certainly your dreams are coming true. So Christopher, you've made 3 now coloring books.
Yes.
If you could create a 4th one about anything in the world, what would it be?
Well, if I'm staying with the Exo Robot one, I would like to do, I grew up loving, like, extreme sports like surfing and skimboarding and stuff. So I would like to make an Exo Robot Extreme and do him doing all those things that I loved growing up.
Yes.
But I'm also trying to work on doing ones of just my cartoon characters that I've made up too. So I haven't really decided if I want the next one to be another robot one or go into just doing animals and cartoons and stuff like that.
You'll figure it out. It seems like you're figuring it out pretty well. So your main designs are around this Exo Robot character. What inspires you most about this character?
I guess just because there's a quote that's called, like, steal like an artist, where it's taking things from artists that you really respected and turning them into your own. I love cartoons. I've always loved cartoons. Even as an adult, I still love them. So if you look, it's got things like the gloves, just like you'd see on Mickey Mouse or Bugs Bunny.
Yes.
He's kind of got a similar body to, like, almost like Popeye with his arms and everything. And then the heart, like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. So I kind of took it from different characters that I loved as a kid and put it into my own character.
I love that. I hadn't heard that before. By the way, can I just tell you, when I was home at Thanksgiving in Virginia, my mom and dad get the paper every day. And my mom said, Cindy, this is so sad. Come look at the comic section. And the comic section in the newspaper used to be, actually, it used to be 2 pages. Then it went to 1 page. Now it's only a half a page. It's so sad to see the cartoons diminishing.
Terrible, yeah.
It is terrible because it brings a lot of joy. And so I love that you're continuing bringing the joy with your cartoons.
Well, maybe I have to start submitting to the newspaper.
Yes, you should. See? All kinds of ideas happen on Beauty and the Beach Radio. I definitely challenge you to do that. Okay, so you create murals. A lot of people know you initially from your murals. What's been your most favorite mural that you've drawn?
That's a tough one. I mean, here in Vero, I'd have to say probably the one across from Taco Dive, which is the first mural that I ever did.
A lot of people get photos there. Yeah.
So there has been a time, because that was probably almost 6 years ago. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe I should fix it up and change it because my skills have changed and stuff. But then every time I've mentioned that, people go, no, we love it. Don't touch it. So
yeah,
that's one of my favorite. And then I recently just did one in Cocoa Beach for the Cocoa Mural Festival. And that one's on, like, Main Street in Cocoa Beach. And I really like that one because it's one that just involves the robot, and he's holding spray paint cans, making it look like he's flying. It is a cool one.
Oh, that's so neat. Christopher, can you give us some insight into your creative process? I mean, how do your illustrations come to life? Are you just sitting there having a burger and then you start writing on a napkin, or is it a kid in your elementary class that you're like, oh, that would be a cool little episode for my exo robot? Well, how does this happen?
Often, like, I do take a lot from my students. Like, I'll ask them what they think I should try to draw, or what they want to see me try to draw, and I'll try to incorporate it in what I'm doing. Just because a child's mindset, like, they think of the craziest and wildest things,
and it's fresh.
Yeah.
But
But sometimes I'm drawing 24/7. Like I have so many drawing books in my house, in my car, and anytime I'm coming up with ideas, I'll start sketching stuff down, or I pull out my phone and I'll write an idea of what I want to try to draw and then how I want to do it, either well, it always starts as a sketch, and then I try to turn it into a coloring page, and then from that it'll go into like a mural or anything else that I'm trying to work on. Even my murals all started out as a sketch usually.
So how long do these drawings take? So one page in the coloring books that the girls are working on, what is that? Is that a day, a month? I don't know. 5 minutes? I don't know.
Now that I've done it so often, I can, if it's not something that's really intricate, I can kind of get it done very quickly. So like when I have students that are being really good in class, like they'll ask for a sketch, so I'll quickly draw the robot, and if they're good, they get it as their treat. And it's great because instead of candy, they want my drawings. So it's awesome.
Oh my gosh, you've taught them well.
Yeah. But no, it doesn't take too long to do them now.
Well, so my next question was going to be, as an artist, what is your workspace? So it sounds like anywhere, whether it's the car, the classroom, at home. Is that right?
Pretty much.
You don't have to be in a certain studio to crank it out.
No, and I always do. If I'm at home, it's always have music on, or at school, I'm talking to students, because often if they're working, I'll sit at their table and I'll be talking to them about their project while I'm also drawing my stuff. And I don't know, it's comforting to be wherever I am and be able to do something I love to do.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So if you could show the coloring books to the camera. So we have 3. So show us the first one that you came out with.
Okay, so the first one was just obviously volume 1.
Yeah. With the Exo robot on the front.
Yeah, and it has, I believe, 28 different drawings.
Okay.
Most of them, some of my favorite ones that I did, and some of the first ones that I've ever done, obviously. The second one was volume 2.
Okay.
And this one, I tried to add some extra things in there. Like I believe there's a maze and a puzzle and stuff. Since it's for kids, I wanted it to be really all-inclusive.
Yeah.
And then the most recent one was the Christmas one, which... Like I said, I did the 25 Days of Christmas with the robots every year on Instagram, and it became kind of a hit that people would ask when I'm going to do it again. So this year, instead of posting it on Instagram, I just put them all in one solid book. So.
I love that. And by the way, I've already dibbed 5 copies of your coloring books as Christmas presents, all autographed. So I would encourage, if you know Christopher at all, I'm sure he would sign it for you. So you've made it easy. You can order on Amazon.
Yeah, you can order it directly from Amazon, and it's easy enough that I guess I'm the only person that has an Exo robot, that if you just type in Exo robot coloring book, it just pops right up. All 3 pop right up, like one after another.
Love that.
But also anyone that follows me on Instagram or even Facebook, they can direct message me, and it'll be easier to get your copy, and I think a little bit cheaper too, instead of doing it through Amazon.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you live right here in Vero Beach, send a direct message to you on social media. Now, I know you've got a page on Facebook that's Christopher Sweeney Art. What's your social handles?
That's my main one.
Okay.
I use it mostly for my artwork and just for teaching and family, I guess.
Okay.
And then my other one is my Instagram, which is CRS Sweeney 1. Or most people can type in just Exo Robot, and I think that one comes up too.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So we have a couple of guests here with us, guest artists that are coloring in your books right now, and we're going to check in with them. And so we have with us, I'm so excited, we have Charlie Puttock and Madison Siegel. Hey guys, how's it going over there? Good. So Charlie, let's start with you. Let's see what you've been drawing. Oh my gosh, let's show it to the camera, which is going to be right over there. Oh, so cool. Looks like you picked the Exo robot with some ice cream. Do you love ice cream?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, tell me your age and where you go to school.
I'm 6. I go to school at St. Edward's.
Oh my gosh, what was your favorite part about drawing in Christopher Sweeney's coloring book?
I really like about that it has a lot of character to it.
Cool. I love that. Great answer. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Let's look at yours. Tell us who you are and what school you go to and what age you are.
Well, I'm
Your name?
my name is Madison. and I go to St. Ed's, and I'm 8.
Okay, and what are you drawing, Madison?
I draw.
Oh my gosh,
Oh, wow,
look at all
that's
those
awesome.
colors. So you use purple and blue and pink, and it looks like he's kind of tell us what you think's going on right there, Madison.
Well, I think he's like jumping and like spray painting or something.
Yeah, I think that is that right, Christopher? He's
Yeah,
kind of
that's what-
blasting
he's
off
like
with some
doing,
spray
like,
paint.
some aerobics
Yeah.
and spraying the spray paint. Yeah.
I love it. Well, Charlie and Madison, you keep coloring, and we are so excited that you were here to help us celebrate Christopher Sweeney's new coloring books. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right. Stay with us, guys. We'll go to station break. We'll be right back.
Hey, did you hear the latest about our Florida Highwaymen?
No, what?
There's a new Highwayman art gallery in Vero Beach.
Really? Where?
1872 Commerce Avenue.
Wow, when's it open?
7 days a week. Call 954-557-6226 for an appointment anytime.
No kidding?
Just call for your appointment, 954-557-6226, and then go to 1872 Commerce Avenue.
Wow, that's good news.
A member of the iTex trading community, your iTex dollars are welcome. Affordable Water continues to offer you the best water on the Treasure Coast. Earn a competitive salary and a 401k, working weekdays as a delivery driver or water treatment tech. To apply, stop in at Affordable Water in Sebastian at 645 Old Dixie Highway.
It's Bluegrass Night every Thursday at Marsh Landing Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's holiday sale time. They are clearing out their warehouses to make room for new furniture styles, and this means you can save on selected styles from Lloyd Flanders, Beechcraft, Windward, Riverside, Universal, Caprice, Four Seasons, and more. Sofas, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, cabinets, bedroom sets, and occasional tables. There are lots of pieces on sale from inside and out, just in time to make Santa say ho ho ho. Sunshine Furniture has the largest selection of coastal furniture anywhere, including a gallery of Tommy Bahama Home and a Universal Coastal Living collections. Visit Sunshine Furniture now for their holiday sale. And right now, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Online at sunshinefurniturecasual.com. And don't forget to shop their outlet and sell store just across the street.
Sunshine Furniture.
Sydney gets. She totally gets it. Oh my gosh. Did you see my prom makeup? She so gets it.
Dude, did you see her before and after makeup on Instagram? That makeup girl gets it.
My wedding makeup was so amazing, and my makeup artist, she totally gets it.
My senior photo makeup rocked. She gets it.
You should see her new Facebook profile. Her makeup artist really gets her.
My eye makeup is so on fleek. Thanks, Cindy Getz.
Cindy Getz Makeup Artist, 772-633-4030.
She gets it!
Hey guys, welcome back to Beauty and the Beach Radio. We are coloring all kinds of fun things today here in the studio with Christopher Sweeney. So you guys, I want to thank Dale Sorensen Real Estate. They are our sponsor. They always make sure that we are getting out there who is beautifying Vero Beach. They have been family owned since 1978. If you're buying or selling, you can call them at 772-231-4712. You can also find them at sorensenrealestate.com. Also want to shout out to Varietals and More. They always make sure that our guests have beverages. So Rob and Michelle, thank you so much. They're on Royal Palm Point, and right now with all the holidays, they have all the spirits for you. So go check them out. Grab a bottle before you head to that next party. They'll totally take care of you. So I want to come back to Christopher Sweeney. He is the artist, the illustrator of actually three coloring books, and the newest, of course, just in time for Christmas. You guys, you can go to Amazon and find it. He's made it super easy. Christopher, welcome back.
Hi, thank you again.
So we're talking about, your coloring book and your main character, the XO robot. what are you working on? You know, you've got 3 coloring books, you're a muralist, but you do actually have another project that is kind of launching. It's for adult beverages.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to share that? I thought that was really interesting.
So it was exciting. Obviously, I went to school in Jacksonville. So some of my first murals that I ever did were in Jacksonville. And there's a brewery called Fishware that was right down the road from my first mural, which is the robot pulling on a heart. And they contacted me and said, we're trying to design a new label for our newest IPA. Would you be interested in us using your robot for that label? Absolutely.
You're like, yes.
So we did the launch party about a month or 2 ago. It's now on tap there, but also that you can get it in the can. And the can has my robot with X's and O's behind it, and instead of him pulling on a heart, he's pulling on like the hops for a beer.
I love it.
And it looked so cool, and it's kind of cool to see people around the city that I went to school in have something with my artwork on it like all the time. So it's really cool.
You know what's really cool, Christopher, and we need this more than ever with COVID and things getting crazy, is your message. And I remember us talking about this years ago when you were on the show. Your message really is love. I mean, it's you know, it's this cool robot and he's doing all these great things, but I don't know this for sure, but almost every time I see one of your illustrations, there's a heart somewhere or something to do with love.
I like to pick love just because it's something I feel like everyone can relate to.
Sure.
Like
and everybody wants it.
Yeah. So it's something that makes people feel happy. And then even when I was doing the stretched heart paintings, that whole concept was it was the robot's hands were the ones that are pulling on the heart, but it was instead of a heart breaking, it's that your heart can be stretched and still be able to go back into be able to go back to the regular form. So
yeah, absolutely. I love it. Well, so what is the best part, Christopher? We're going to wrap this up. What is the best part about being part of these great coloring books for kids? What's your joy from that?
Just seeing them get excited to add their own little touch to something that I created. I still like to say that my students are some of my biggest fans. Like my classroom is covered wall to wall with drawings of my robot that they give to me almost on a daily basis. So that was why when you asked for people to come color in, I brought 2 of my art club students to come and join us today.
I love it. So we have Charlie and Ella. Hi, guys. Are you having fun over there?
Yeah.
So I would love to see what you've picked to draw. So who wants to go first? Charlie, you want to go first? Charlie, show us what you've got going. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. Look at that. I love the little toboggan and I love the gifts. So you definitely have the Christmas book that you're coloring in. That's so cool. It is beautiful. What do you love about it?
I love the colors.
I know. You've got some great colors going on. Good job. And Charlie, what is your age and where do you go to school?
I'm 8 and I go to Beachland Elementary.
All right. Is that your teacher? That's cool. That's why you're on such good behavior, right?
Oh, they're always good.
Oh, I love that. Ella, tell us who you are, where you go to school, and your age.
I'm Ella, and I'm 8, and I go to Beachland Elementary. And
so let's see your picture.
This is what I'm wearing.
Oh my gosh, pretty cool. Let's see. So the Exo Robot's got like a scarf on and is he holding cookies and a hot cocoa?
A gingerbread.
Oh, a gingerbread. That makes me hungry. Do you love the Christmas one?
Yeah.
What do you love about the Christmas coloring book?
I like how it looks like sketch.
Yeah?
It looks like it has like
lines in it. Yeah, sure enough. So are you going to color in this every day until Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah? Both of you? Oh, well, Charlie and Ella, thank you so much for being our guest artist today. What do you think of your...
They're usually not the shy in
What
class,
do you think of your teacher? What do you think of your teacher, Mr. Sweeney?
He's good.
Is he good?
Yes, he's really good. It's cool, like he's like he draws and everything.
What is your favorite part about Mr. Sweeney?
Is that when I don't know how to draw something, he draws it for me.
I draw for you. I help you guys draw it.
I love it. Ella, what about you? What do you love about your teacher, Mr. Sweeney?
I like that he's kind and he helps us. drawing.
Aw, that is great. I love it. Well, Christopher Sweeney, I'm so proud of you. You're doing so much. You came on as a muralist. Now you're. We can add a cartoon book illustrator.
Yep.
Yes. Find him on Amazon, you guys. Get your book for Christmas. All right. And thanks, girls. Thank you so much, Charlie and Ella, and also other Charlie and Madison. Merry Christmas.